All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. We're here on the LS Nasty YouTube channel. Haven't done a video here in a while, and I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update. I'm standing next to the Foxbody Mustang I purchased, calling it the Blizzard, and just want to do a little overview of kind of what it is, what all it came with, why'd I get it, and yeah, so we'll start off with why I got it. If you guys watch the John Doc YouTube channel, you'll know that I do a lot of trading and dealing out, and I had the opportunity to get my hands on this. It actually started off by Matt was selling some spindle mount wheels that I told him I was going to purchase, and a whole spindle mount front end kit. I told him I was going to purchase to put it on Squidbilly, and then that build kind of fell through when it didn't seem like it was going to meet any of the rules for the no prep classes we wanted to run. And then I told him, I said, post the stuff up, sell it, I don't want it anymore. And he posted it up, and I'm like, man, it's just a really good deal. People were blowing him up like crazy. And I knew he had this car here, and I said, well, just tell me, before you post it up, tell me all what it is. He gave me a rundown of what all came with the deal, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll take the car and the spindle mount front end with the spindle mount wheels, and I'll purchase it from you. I'll pay cash. So I went to... Matt was actually coming down here to do some work, and he saw this chopper that we had in there. It was like Unlimited Dreams stretched out chopper. Like it was some wild shit. And actually call me right now, Matt. I just gave you the FU button. But I decided that yeah, I needed this, and he wanted that chopper. Chris owned the chopper, so I paid Chris the difference, and Matt went home with the chopper. I got this Mustang. Chris got some cash in his pocket. It was a pretty good deal for everyone. So why did I buy it? Why I think it was a good deal? It's a very complete car. It doesn't need a whole lot of like work outsourced. It's a lot of stuff that we could do here, as pretty much just drop a powertrain in there, put a fuel system on it, wire it up, and you're good to go racing. So that's why I was like, that's something that, as though it looks very far from complete right now, compared to some other stuff, it's actually very close to complete. So I have other motors, I got a bunch of leftover parts, and what really happens, I don't want to like keep talking about the salted chicken build, but I've been buying stuff for it for so long. I have a large amount of parts and stuff that, for like some with the Colorado, I can use a bunch on there, but I still got more left over, so I'll put them on this. So yeah, it's I don't even know what year it is. It doesn't come with a title. It's like a full-blown race car. So a lot of race cars, like I'm selling this 65 Mustang Squidbilly back there, it does not have a title. When you get into dealing with race cars, they don't have titles. They're not going to be street driven. They're just race cars. So you sell the car, it's yours, you get a bill of sale, that's it. Everyone gets hung up on, man, does that have a title? When you get to a point where these things got funny car hoops or cages or whatever you guys want to call them in there, driver containment area, they're not fun to drive around the street. They're actually dangerous to drive around on the street. You'll notice that none of the cars that we drive around on the street have those. It's very unsafe to drive around with them. People do it anyways. It's just not my cup of tea. So we'll start off back here with why I thought this was a good deal. Like I said, very complete. So it's got a parachute mount on there. It's already set up for an air launcher. I got a couple of those, so we can run that right there. It's got this nice little holder here for your parachute cable, and it's got push bar mount, so that's sweet. It's got a battery kill switch, got a battery tray over there, some wiring stuff in the trunk. It's got a Racecraft strutless wing, which is very nice. It's still on a factory trunk, which is a hinge, which is nice, because that means like if you go to the track and run it, you and your buddy, you know, you guys can get in there. It's not taking 4 people to take all the body panels off. If we go underneath here, this is a big reason why I thought it was a good deal. It's got a bunch of stuff done to it. It's got the UPR anti-roll bar. It's already been frame notched. It's been braced. The trunk's been cut out, and it's been laid up just like a steel floor. Strange dual caliper brakes, 35 spline axles. It's got a spool, you know, full real deal race stuff. Inboard coilovers. It's got, you know, everything you need. It's got the adjustable shock mounts on it, adjustable lower control arm brackets. It's got the torque boxes in there, the Wild Rides torque box kit. So if we go up here on a Mustang, you'll know the stock suspension stuff generally works quite well, but you need to beef it up. The Wild Rides torque box kit is very good. As you can see, the frame's moved in here a little bit, and there are the upper torque boxes, the battle boxes, whatever. If you look right on top of this bar over there, you'll see where that other bolt is, and you got adjustability. So I think you can probably see right in through here. I don't know if you got enough light, but there are all your adjustable holes, so you can change all your bar angles and centers and all that fun stuff. So really, really nice stuff here. like I said, it's got the dual brakes. A little bit overkill for the stuff we use. It came with a set of Menser rears, which I don't know where they are. They're somewhere over here. Here they are. So inboard coilovers. I'm missing a spring, but I can get that. It's no big deal. She used the rear shocks for it. And yeah, I mean, I was just this right there in itself is probably worth more than what I got the car for, if you were to go out and buy it new right now. So I'm very excited. The torque boxes are a big deal in my eyes because I don't have to do any fabrication. We go over here. We'll open the door. And as you guys can see, it's got a cage. It's a 25.5 cage, so it's got some very nice bracing back there that goes right down to where the shock mounts are, which is very good. It's got some kickers here. It's got some floor structure, which is nice, help keep it nice and rigid. It's got the driver containment area. I'll cut off all this, the pull noodles. I don't really like running those. I'll switch the seat out to a Kirky seat, and I think that it will work really good like that. This seat's a little bit tight for me. I got kind of wide shoulders, so I think that that will be a good upgrade for me, so I can fit in there nicely. And then I'll probably put some ISP head protection stuff, because even though you have a helmet on, you don't want your head banging off the bars. Helmet hook here. This is a nice little touch. The more I look at a steering wheel hook, helmet hook, it's got all the nice goodies. Removable steering wheel. It's got a steering column. It's got 3 pedals in there. I think this car was a clutch car at one point. You got your rocker bars. You got your X in the doors. It's got it on that side as well. You got your Spaghetti Menders wiring kit. So this is kind of a big deal. I guess this was like before a leash was really big. Spaghetti Menders was like the go-to. There's a bunch of these relay boards throughout the car, so it's got a lot of value in wiring stuff, which I think is sweet. It does have a fire suppression system, but I don't own that. I got to take that out and give it back to Matt because that was not part of the deal. Oh, one thing I think is very cool. It's got glass quarters, but everything else, optic armor, roll-up optic armor. So that is optic armor as well. Factory doors, you know, factory door liner and everything in there. Doors shut very nice. Optic armor there. You can see it's got some down bars. More Spaghetti Menders stuff in here. Another relay panel. They had an intercooler in the car at one point, so just some minor patching of the firewall, stuff like that. Really no big deal. Go on this side, try not to bang against Eeyore here. Wes's car. Wes is plugging away on this. All right, it's got a window net, which is probably out of cert, but who cares? Driver's seat, well, like I said, we'll pull that out. Steering wheel, everything's good. Might have to change the location on there, but it is adjustable. You can just cut those shims down and you'll be good to go. I'll probably put a fiberglass dash in this, and then like my Holly dash, one of those in here, because I definitely need to run the car on Holly. And set up to put a Kirky seat over there. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, I mean, it's really nice. They got tabs on here for all of your harnesses, and they got tabs down there for your harnesses as well. Here's the quick release hub for the steering wheel. Put this guy on there. I'm not really a big fan of these because I like the strange ones. The body on it it's really good, but you can see they had the whole car wrapped, and when they peeled the wrap off, it took some of the paint with it, so I'm not worried about that. If anything, I'd wrap it as well. So yeah, I mean, very, very complete car. Oh, switch panel. Comes with a very nice switch panel up here. So that is very nice. And I like how it's on this kind of crossbar here. It's something a little different. I haven't really seen it before, but the cage-wise, cage cert's good. I mean, it's the doors shut really nice. They just feel solid. So as we go forward, this is where I'm pretty happy. It's, you know, factory front suspension, factory front frame rail. Or the rules now, everyone's bitching about the frame rails and everything like that. So we're good to go on all that stuff. They're untampered. You got your camber plate up here. It's got a set of Mensers up front. In this configuration here, it came with a set of 15-inch weld magnums, strange brakes, and I think like racecraft control arms. And if you notice, I also have a set of spindle mount front end with a QA1 strut and racecraft spindles. So I got 2 front ends with it, the spindle mount front end, and then here are the wheels. In here are all the brakes. It's got aerospace brakes for the spindle mount stuff. It's got Weld 15-inch V-Series aerospace brakes, like I said. So we'll be able to go and put spindle mount front end, which I think is very nice. The Bad Apple is rocking the same front end. We can go over here and take a look. Ben's over here putting the transmission back in the Silverback. Ben, say what's up. Let's see here. The Bad Apple is, in case anyone's wondering, there's the racecraft stuff on there and the spindle mount front end, so everything looks good there. So these are strange brakes on this one in Santoff's, but you guys get the picture. It'll look very, very similar to that in the front end, except everything here, you know, is factory, where this stuff's cut off and been tubed. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Some stuff that is carrying over from other builds is my ridiculous intake setup. So this is cathedral port intake, T-cam burst panel spacer, NOS, dry crosshair plate, and then a Holley 4500 elbow. I got to get a throttle body. They make a really nice 105 throttle body. It already comes with the Wiggin style flange, which I'll run with this. And I could strap the blower right to it. It'll bolt right up, and there's my power adder. It's already done. Set that in the car and put a 2-speed 400 behind it, and you're good to go racing. So that's definitely an option right now. I got some things I got to sell off this. I got a mod motor starter and a couple others. So yeah, that's the dealio with this. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty good deal. So yeah, I'm excited about it. That's the reasoning behind it, why I bought it. It was a really good deal. Matt was going to get rid of it. I think it has some value here to me. Whether I build it and keep it, or whether I build it and do a giveaway with it, or whether I build it and just put it in the corner, or whether it just sits here and doesn't get built, I see the value in it. And yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm happy with it. I've never owned a Foxbody. I've always had a bunch of other stuff. I had an SN95. Now I got a New Edge, and now I got a Foxbody. So this build's definitely going to be on the back burner a little bit until we get the Colorado done. I want to get the Colorado done, and then like just take a break from building shit all the time, because I spent way too much money last year building cars and building cars and building cars and buying parts. So with the Colorado on its last leg to getting completed here, it's kind of like I see the light at the end of the tunnel for now. So that's your update here. We got that turbo giveaway going on over at lsnasty.com, so go and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.